Oh, whoops, I was muted. I was just talking and I'm like, why is my audio level grey? Oh, because I forgot to unmute myself. Anyway, I said like 2 things. I just said, what's going on? Oh, why is my audio bar grey? Hi, are you going to show the contents of my desktop? Please? Device not connected or available. Huh? Sorry, I don't really agree with that. That is literally a lie. Anyway. It's because Windows keeps fucking around my monitors and changing it. It's so annoying. Anyway, how's it going? Very fitting song. Hello, Malfario and PJ Gritch. I always am not good at saying that one. This week is very thrilling. Really high chances for a new beta. Yeah, I think that's the consensus, right? What day is it? It's Monday. So today the betas are normally on Thursday. Well, it's Monday for me. The betas are normally on Thursday for... I mean, what day is it for me normally? I don't know. It's either Wednesday or Friday, I forget. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what actually happens if it does come out today. Sorry, this week, not today. I'm a bit tired, if you couldn't tell by the fact that I just said that. But today I'm going to continue drawing this. The hair is next. Obviously, it's not actually hair, but like the hair layer is next. You know, I think in the past I've gotten the skins done in 2 streams. I did the head and the face in 1. I think I did end the hair in that first one, so we're behind. I don't know if I'll be able to get the body done as well as the hair. I don't know if that's going to happen because there's a lot that goes into the body. Because that also is the feet and the legs and the arm upper and the arm lower and the and the everything. So we'll see about that. I'm actually going to open the faces in Photoshop. No, not the faces, the head bases. So I can go into those colors that I used because I want to keep a consistent color scheme. And this red color is like going to be that's not the right color. That seems way too dark. Is that it? Is that really it? Anyway, let's start to draw this. Let's try and get... I spelled hair wrong, but I really do not care. Let's try and get this done somewhat quickly. That red, like on the color palette, that looks super like dark, but I think that actually is just the color. It looks lighter there because there are little white dots right next to it. Okay. So, I'm going to quickly look up a reference of coral. I am going to take some creative liberty with this, but the idea, I think Pyroblitz suggested to do a coral antenna, and I think that is a fun idea. That fits. The original idea for this skin that I had was like technology that had been washed up on the shore or something. But it's kind of changed into something like totally different now, which is fine. Like, but it's like way more fantasy. Mod skin, hello Tony, how's it going? Yeah, it was gonna be like washed up technology, like that was covered in like salt and grime. But I think this is more interesting. Like we've got the secret, or yeah, there's gonna be seaweed and stuff on it, but like it's become more like fantasy-like almost, because you wouldn't actually have coral antennae, would you? That's not really a thing that could happen. This is a pretty good image. Actually, no, it's not. Instantly changed my mind there. This is a pretty good image. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but just stay with me. The reason why I don't want to show my web... Oh my god, that's a huge image. I don't want to show my web browser because web browsers like to do this thing where they will just randomly dox you. They'll be like, oh, it's 20 degrees in the city you live in. Like, yeah, thanks. Thanks for telling everyone watching that. That hasn't happened before, but I just do not want to show them because, God, everything is just so full of pop-ups and garbage nowadays. Okay, so this is kind of what I just want to use this reference to get like the shape down roughly. Let's begin drawing and stop farting around. What thickness brush? I think that's fine. I was asking a question, but then Fredget's Google search answered it. What was the question? I hope the music isn't too loud. I think it's fine. Because I'm using the same levels as last time. Am I going to have like a little like nub? Because in all the other skins I have this like little blob that the antennas come out of, but I don't really think I'll need that. I think I'll just kind of incorporate that into the coral naturally. That is not good. Let's actually make this a 2 brush and then thicken it up. You know, like you're supposed to do. Yeah, maybe more like that, so it's kind of like planty. I know coral is technically not a plant, but it looks like a plant. Coral or coat hanger and... Oh, yeah, that's right. The washed up thing. I was gonna do like the washed up idea with like a coat hanger, but I think the coral is more fun. This skin is like a fantasy skin now. It's like not even the same theme that I was going for. That's okay, you know, ideas change. So there is like a central like I don't know what you call it, coral bit, rod, spike, you know, like that. Mine are going to be a lot thicker than the ones there. These are quite spindly, but this needs to be readable from a long distance. You need to actually be able to tell what it is. And I do want it to like resemble antennae somewhat. Maybe I should actually add like a circle onto the end. That doesn't make any sense. I think I won't do that. I'll make it like split so it kind of looks like there's more going on at the end. Maybe that will like, you know, kind of give the same effect in a way. Okay, so then they kind of come out, they have a particular pattern. Like this kind of thing. This is very different to the actual reference, but like, I'm just kind of trying to get like a rough idea from that of what to do. But I think that's looking alright. So this the reference is like sized down crazy. It's super low res, but it's because this canvas is low res. And the reason why I'm putting it here is so people watching can actually see it. Okay, I'm gonna hide this now. No, I won't actually. Yes, I will actually. No, yeah, no, I won't. Yeah, I hope I can get a decent portion of the torso done today, but I don't really know if I can guarantee that or not. Also, I really hope this isn't like too much detail. That looks like seaweed. I've just come to that critical realization. I think that's because they look like leaves, not like coral bits. So I think if I erase these, that does fix it mostly. I think it will. No, I'm gonna redraw some of these because that is just a leaf shape. Let's make them like long and spindly. Also make some of them split into 2, so they don't just look like leaves. Actually, make more of them split into 2. Maybe not on the same like level. Yeah, I'm gonna hide this now. That one is just a leaf. Get rid of it. Fix it up. Add more. Fingers already popping. That's a good start. That's like really flat. It's not quite what I want. And we'll keep erasing these bits. That is not an eraser. Jesus. So for this next update on Don't Starve, I will make a video on it because it seems like it's going to be pretty big, but I don't know if I'll have time to edit it myself, so I may have to hire an editor. Because uni's about to start, and that's going to get in the way of things. So yeah, what's going to be the update? I have no idea. No one has any idea. Wait, no. Is it is the Wilson rework, right? So no, I think that's it. I don't know. I'm not super in the loop. Yeah, Wilson update. That's right. There isn't another update coming as well after that, which is like something big. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, the next update is the Wilson update, probably. I don't think that looks like seaweed. I think it'll look less... No, some of these are still just... That is just a flat-out leaf. It'll obviously look less like seaweed when I color it to look like coral and not seaweed, but... That still looks like a leaf. It's not a goddamn leaf. Make it split. That's like a guaranteed way of making it not look like seaweed. That looks like a thumbs up. That looks too fake. I realize I've redrawn this one leaf like 5 times. There we go. Joe W confirmed after the Wilson update we'll get the roadmap. Didn't someone say that like this next update will... It was the reason why they can't release a roadmap or something? Because it'll spoil it. I don't know why they can't just write big update on the roadmap. Like, you can just not spoil the update on the roadmap. But like, sure. All right, outline thickenification. Wait, so hang on. Let's just think about the height. I should probably, whoopsie daisy, should probably make this a bit bigger because right now it's only a little bit taller than that. Actually, no, that's fine. Because in my other 2 skins, the antennae are massive. They're huge. Which for the rose skin makes sense, but for the military skin, or the shadow skin, it kind of does. Kind of doesn't, so I'm going to keep them somewhat normal size in this skin. Let's thicken those lines up. I think in general, my lines are a bit too thick in this skin. Like, I'm going to go alt tab back here. They're so thick! I made the lines around the head, like, insanely thick. I don't know why. It's not... In-game, it looks fine. Like, you wouldn't notice unless someone pointed it out to you. So I don't know if I'm going to go back and fix that. I feel like it's mostly the thing that, like, I'm going to, like, remember and be annoyed by. But, like, I don't think it's super obvious. Like, it's fine if it's a little bit weird, you know. I should be a bit messier with my lining. My linerizing. So I only really have to draw 2 sprites for the hair, because the back and the front are the same, just reversed. But the side is obviously a bit different. But quite similar. If I was, like, mega lazy, I could just chop this in half, and then, like, duplicate it and rotate it, and, like build the side view out of the front view, but I think that's it. I'll just redraw the side view. Draw it fresh. I know I copy and paste stuff a lot when making assets, but like I think that's probably going to be a bit too obvious. Wilson will grow his hair alongside his beard in the next update. Honestly, I have no idea what they're going to do. Seems kind of weird. Also, for the Wilson update, I don't really know what I'm going to do in terms of, like, the actual video itself. Like, you know, am I going to go on location and film like I did with the Half-Life video? Or is that... I don't think I will. That seems like too much effort for a video about the funny Wilson update. I'll probably just use the green screen for that one. Just gonna start with this flat color, and then I'll add highlights and shadows to it. Also, I was gonna have a look at how coral is like lit, but this image is not very good for it. Even when it's not super like tiny, it's just a flat. It's like very flat lighting. If I can find like a close up of just like a coral texture, then I can like kind of mimic that. And I could mimic that to see how to like shade this. Because in this skin, I'm not using scribble shading. That's not part of this skin style. The detail comes from like the texture. We have like the textured boards and the textured coral. That's kind of how I'm doing this one. So. Let's have a look. Go back to the internet. This is a pretty good image, I think. Copy that. I actually didn't finish coloring that in. Whatever. It's another gigantic image. I wish you could put things outside the visible area in Photoshop. It's really annoying to me that you can't. You can do that in Illustrator. You can like have things outside the canvas and just like so you can use them as references. I don't know why that's like only an Illustrator thing, because I wish you could do that. Okay, maybe I'll just look at it myself on the other screen. But like, oops. It's kind of, it's, in that photo it has like rim, what's it called? Like Sobel lighting, like the rim lighting around the edges. That's really prominent, and then it has like shading sometimes, or like shadows sometimes. Not shading, it's a photograph. It has shadows sometimes, so I'll probably do that. That's not really going to give it a texture though, is it? No. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I might. Actually, the starfish probably isn't a good idea to look at because it's not really the same thing. The starfish is not a coral, it's a starfish. So I'm gonna actually do something, I don't know. Maybe let's actually just export that now. I just want to see if it's tall enough in the final. Hair. Hair0.png, save that. Come on. Why are you taking so long to save an image? Go! Hi, what's the hold up? Let's hope that doesn't continue, jeez. Okay, Alt-Tab to, thank you. That is actually, it's too low. I didn't realize that was like that buried behind. That's an easy fix though. Now I'm thinking it's too tall. I didn't realize it was going to look like that. Oops. Have I done the exact same thing again? So what I could do is just flatten it. Yeah, you can kind of tell. Also, it looks like, kind of like feathers, not really coral. Actually, no, that's fine. That's fine. I don't know. That feels a bit too big. I think if I just shrink it down, maybe. Yeah, it looks, oh my god. Maybe shrink and widen it a bit. Obviously not in this software, in Photoshop, but like, because that is a bit too, oh no, I won't do that. What I will do is, this is dumb. Okay, what I'll do is I'll duplicate these, merge them into one, and just keep the original files there if I need to. What I'm going to do is just select these, like 2 branches, rotate them sideways, like that. Actually, no, don't do that. Control Z, undo. Whoop. Put that on a different layer. I'm just going to rotate them sideways so they're kind of splayed out a bit more. That'll hopefully make it like flatter and kind of going towards the edge of the character's head more. And chop off the other one. Put it on its own layer. Don't know why I copied that sprite twice. Rotate it sideways. Like that. That looks better. I'll just have to join them back up. Hello, Pyroblitz. How's it going? Yesterday on Jazzy's stream, there was a conversation of what Wilson could be post-update. I don't know what they're going to do with him, because it's like, he's just a dude. Just some dude who's bad at science. Like, no, he's the default character, that's the thing. Are they going to change that? Are they going to not? I don't know. That's probably all the speculation I can give. I mean, like, what else is there to say? They either will or they won't. As for perks, I have no idea. Where would you even take it? Crafting character. I said it before, I'll say it again. Crafting character. Winona does not count. No. That is much better. So I'll move it up, make it smaller. I'll do that later. The shape is better now. So, and I will definitely make it smaller. I don't know why I made that one. Okay. Now we need to do the shading, which is kind of a challenge. I don't really know how I'm going to do this. I mean, we already have that color. What am I doing? The End is 9 music is very intense. Just do edge highlighting like that, I guess. That looks okay. Just see where it goes, maybe. I don't really know. But in that photo, the edge, the rim lighting, not highlighting, because it's a photo. The rim lighting was very strong, which is probably more due to the lighting conditions of that photo, and not like that's not because it's coral. It's just because of the way that shot was lit. But I think that does actually kind of look like coral, though. I don't know how, but it just seems to. It would be cool if he became what Isaac is in Isaac. Amplifies the essence of the game. Like crafting. Like, what is the essence of the game? I don't know, I think crafting could be a good thing for that, because, like, that's how you obtain not every item, but, like, a lot of them. Wait, which song is this? The Future. Yeah, I remember this song in the game, The End is Nigh. When you discover, like, a little secret area that has this song playing, it's like, holy crap, it's cool. I remember that, the first time I heard this song playing in the game, is in one of those little secret areas, and it was like so hard. The platforming was like, fuck, you had to be like literally perfect. But this song was what made me persevere and get there in the end. It's so much cooler in game. Honestly, the End is Nice soundtrack in general sounds better in game. I mean, I don't think it literally sounds better. It's because you're like in the game, you're in the moment. It's just so much cooler. But this soundtrack had like lightning and thunder sound effects, which was pretty cool. Anyway. That was a little bit of a tangent. Have a good stream. I'm going to play Dead by Daylight. Alright, see you around, Tony. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye. Better than stock photos, I recommend you search scientific illustrations. Maybe. I don't know. I think a photo is fine. This is not shaded enough, but that's a good start. No, I think it's actually not a good start. I'm going to make these chunks thicker and then add another layer to it. Add some extreme highlighting. Yeah, Wilson designed a bunch of the items, so that makes sense in the story as well for him to be the craft character. I think that's a good idea though, giving him perks that like not make the game easier, but like exemplify the game. Like, what is the game? I don't know. I feel like most of early Don't Starve is just running around. But if they made him a running around exploring character, that would be dumb and boring. Because like that's only useful for a certain point of the game. I guess it's what even is the game? It's like right now it's like a lot of it is like progressing through crafting stuff. I don't know. Like, you have to get this thing and then get this thing and then fight this boss and then get that thing from the boss and then build this thing and then do this thing next. That's kind of what the game is now. It's progression. It's no longer a matter of simply staying alive. Okay, that's a good start. And then I'll add even lighter, but I'll be very sparing with this. Yeah, like that. Make it nice and dynamic. I hope this matches like the shading style that I've used in the rest of this skin. I don't know if it's gonna. It's kind of a gamble. It's a sandbox with like 8 micro universes, each of them only focusing on a single mechanic. I mean, kind of, yeah. I think like progression is probably the biggest thing in the game right now, though. Because it's not really about not starving. It's not really about exploring. It's not really about, I guess, combat as well. But like, they can't make Wilson a combat character because there's already like 7 of those, and that doesn't really make sense. For why did I say that like a Kiwi? Because there's already like 7 of those, mate. 7. No, I don't know. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, the farming isn't like a main part of the game, though. I wouldn't say. It's like a small part. Yeah. I don't know. I think crafting's probably the best bet for something. See, that looks cool, but like, does it match? Also, I have a feeling these lines will need to be made bigger at some point, in some way. Okay, the shading is good here, but it's not like textured. This skin so far has a heavy focus on texturing. What I might do is literally just select all of the okay, this is annoying because I had to like re-change the shape. Let's select, oh, wrong tool, Jesus. What's the shortcut for the magic wand? W, okay. Select that, and that, and that. Yep. Make a new layer. Chuck in white. I think if I honestly just generate some noise, like the same way that I do the TV static effect. Maybe not monochromatic. And then like overlay it, that could work. But I mean like a very, very light. Also, why are the pixels so big? Is this document really that small? I think yes, the answer is yes. Yeah, like that. That gives it some texture. Just enough to make it feel like a rough surface, but I think the colors might be too bright because I can really see like the pinks and greens in there, which I don't really want. Maybe if I just fucking chuck this into a little thing. And then, what is it? Just lower the saturation. Oh, look at that! That looks so good. Okay, yep. Perfect. That's a bit too harsh, but like you get the idea. Wow, that looks really good. That's like a definite texture. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Do I want to add some scribble shading? Just cause. Maybe I should. I know I said I wouldn't have any in this skin. Let's try and make it like uniform. Just because of this bit, because it feels like a really big area to just have empty. Actually, let's do the other method, which is like you erase the bit that you want to keep. Or you erase all the bits you want to remove. Kind of thing, so it's more... So it's less organic. Like that. I don't know. That doesn't look very good. Yeah, it doesn't match the skin. That's why I don't like how this looks, really. I might make it super, like, not obvious. Like that. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. We'll leave it in for now. Gabriel, how's it going? Salutations. Enforce Wilson's gentleman scientist role more. True. Something I noticed on the reworks, characters usually get new areas of expertise. A new focus? Well, Wilson doesn't have a focus, so yeah, if they rework him, he's gonna have to get a new focus. Unless they just add abilities that like make early game survival easier. For new players, which should be fine. Wouldn't be very exciting for people who aren't new, but that's fine. Like, that's kind of his thing, right? Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with this, actually. It will need to be resized. No. No. Yep, I would say that actually matches pretty well. It's too big, though, and obviously it's too low down as well. Is this head really big? Is that why? Because I drew it in the same position as the default. It must be. It goes to about there. I don't know. I'm confused. It must be... Like, I must have drawn that head gigantic. It doesn't look that big to me, but, like, it is. It's too big. But it doesn't look big. Only when I compare them, it looks big. It must be because, I don't know. I think the outlines are too thick. Let's, not worry about that. Let's... Because I tested this, character in-game, and it looks... Oh, sorry, this skin, I mean. And it looks fine, like, with hats and stuff. So I don't really know what's going on. Okay, let's... How does one start modding? That is not an easy question to answer. Like, what are you modding? How much modding experience do you have? How much coding experience do you have? You know? Risk of Rain 2, 0 experience. I don't know anything about Risk of Rain 2 modding. But I do know that... Wait, whoa. Oh, I resized these manually. That's why they looked so wrong. Okay, never mind. I thought I just exported straight to image, but apparently I'm supposed to do this or something. Oh, I want to change sound effects. Okay, that should be pretty doable. Like for your first mod. Look, I don't know where to start. I know Unity, the engine that Risk of Rain 2 is on, is supposedly pretty good for modding. Yeah, there we go. But I would like look up a tutorial. Maybe next year. Well, in order to replace sound effects, you still have to do some stuff, like you have to get the game engine to like know where the sound effects are. Well, you have to make a mod, right? You have to make a mod which is just like either edits to the base game files or extra files that the game will add on to itself, will load in after it loads. Usually how it works is it'll load the base game and then load mods, I think. So you need that, like the basic mod, just so the game will recognize your mod, and then you have to get it to recognize the sound effects, and then you swap out the sound effects. There's like a few steps there. This is I'm not good at explaining this, but like, anyway, is this in a good spot? I think so. For now, I'll worry about finagling later. You can really tell how much thicker the lines are on the head. I don't know why I made them so thick. Anyway, quickly I'll do hair 2, which is just head 0 flipped over, and then I'll do hair uno. Which is the side view. I mean, I don't know. Will probably look fine. Yeah. Oh yeah, does that look a bit funny with that on top? I don't know. I'll have to see. There's a floating pixel. I'll worry about that later. I'll mess around with floating pixels and stuff off camera, I think. Off stream. Okay, let's do the side view now. I think this is a fun idea, this coral antenna. It's funkalicious. I like it. A bit goofy, bit silly. What I don't like is this scribble shading. Actually, I really think it looks better without that. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Let's quickly fix it up. Okay, that's... Sorry, this is a bit boring, but... Wait, that's not right. Move this back in position. So it's reversed, and then... I don't know why that's smaller. Oh no, it's because it's flipped. It looks different. Okay, all good. Done. Okay, side view time. Oops, I hid the chat accidentally. I'm tempted to upload an image of an empty fridge to the beta forum. Wait, why? Is this some joke I'm missing? Or is it a joke that Wilsons eat all the food because they're noobs? Okay, let's try and like replicate what I did there somewhat. Just with the line work and stuff. If I make this layer transparent, it'll mess with the transparency of everything inside it, which is annoying because I want this like the texture to be a certain opacity. I believe I do this with 2 thickness, so we should be good. You know when you keep checking your new fridge, even if you know there's nothing there, expecting new food to appear? No, I don't. I don't know that. I have not reached that period of insanity yet, don't worry. Honestly, I feel like I'm the only person on Earth, but I like shopping for food. I think it's fun. Okay, no. That's not entirely true. The prices are not fun, but everything else about it is fun. I don't know. Something about like planning out what I'm going to eat is just enjoyable. It's not like super fun. It's like, oh, I can't wait to go shopping. It's like, oh, this is like, I'm not dreading it or anything. It's like, oh, it's kind of, you know, it's like one of the more enjoyable chores. Because I think it's because eating is pleasurable. Obviously, eating is fun. Like we have to eat to live. Obviously, you know, our brains reward us for eating. So something about like knowing that I'm going to eat this is like exciting, I guess. I don't know, but I feel like I'm the only person in the universe. It feels like that. It does get tiring sometimes, but like, and obviously, of course, food prices being super high is like not fun. There's nothing enjoyable about that at all. But like in general, you know, I can bear it. It must be because it's like my brain is like anticipating actually consuming it. That has to be why. This dude likes the metagame of shopping for the best oots. Oots. He will get the best balance of proteins and vitamins. I don't really think that much about it. Look, I just basically try to eat vegetables, and that's about it. Otherwise, I just eat what I find tasty. Which I know makes me sound like a fat ass, but like... Just... The thing is, if you're making something yourself, there's like an 80% chance it's good for you. Unless it's something like, I don't know, like mac and cheese or whatever, which is just carbs and stuff. But like, you know, to be further away from the viewer than the other one. So that is a good point. Actually, yeah, you know, maybe you're right. Maybe I'll do that and then just erase the bits when necessary. Did you make the Triumphant Skin's antenna shadow like hands? No. I did not mean to open the wrong thing. The Triumphant the Triumphant Skin's hands, oh, sorry, antenna, it just looks like that. Because I based this one off a piece of fan art that I got. Except I did change some things, but like the antennas, I don't know. It's pretty simple, but I think it's okay. I think they work. They are really big. I have considered making them smaller. But, I don't know. I'm going to leave it for now. This is probably my least favorite skin that I've made. Which is weird, because like there's nothing wrong with it. In fact, I think the quality of drawing is better than the Rose one. The Rose one is like messy as in some places, but like, I don't know. I just like it better, I think, because the concept is a bit stronger. Anyway. Back to drawing coral. Let's add the thick outlines now. So this one's in front, this coral piece. So we'll do the thick outlines there, and I'll stop here. Actually, you know what? I won't do that bit. So otherwise it'll be too visually messy, too much going on in that little spot. Okay. Yeah, and I'll go back here and just erase these bits that are not... Oh, that's on a different layer. Yeah, like that. Perfect. That's a bit too messy. Make the lines nice and messy, but not that messy. That's way too messy. Rooster's getting sore. God, that's a good sign. We've barely started and Rooster's already sore. That's what you want. Alright. Ah, I don't like it. It looks too... It's too thick. They're too fat. Also, they're at a totally different angle. What happened? Also, that bit's bigger. Also, I don't know what's going on. I can salvage it somewhat by recently. That already looks better. I mean, okay. Maybe what I should do is just what I did last time, is just make them bend down more. Honestly, I think that will probably fix it. But then again, it's a different angle. So, like, we're coming at it from a different perspective. Maybe it would just look like that. Pirate. Honestly, I think it could be fine as long as they're not visibly taller. Well, okay, they are visibly taller. Maybe if they're only a little bit visibly, I don't know. You know what? It's fine. I'll just color it in. If it needs changing, I'll change it. It is a different perspective, so maybe they're pointing like towards the camera. Also, maybe no one will notice. That's also a possibility. No one will know. A very real possibility. Last day I got very nostalgic of Undertale and I've been listening to the soundtrack all the time. Oh, nice. It is a decent soundtrack. When is Deltarune 3 and 4 it's supposed to be coming out? I'm guessing there's been no news. This is how it usually goes with those games. It's like literally no news about anything Undertale for years. Oh, by the way, Deltarune comes out in 48 hours. Okay. Oh, okay. Sure. It's so dumb when games do that, but like it's kind of funny at the same time. Like Valve with Half-Life Alyx. There's been no Half-Life news for like over a decade. Oh, we're releasing an entire new freaking VR game in like 7 days. Okay. It's a weird like marketing model, but you know. Toby Fox said he only released Chapter 2 because he felt like Chapter 1 wasn't good enough of a presentation and people didn't watch Deltarune as its own thing. I think that's just like blatantly untrue. I'm pretty sure people watched it. I don't know what that means. Or does he mean because like people thought it was just Undertale 2 or something? I don't know, because Part 2 didn't strike me as being like that much better than Part 1. Like, I'm not saying it was bad or anything, but like it was still good. It was like the same level. It wasn't like much better or crazy good or like really or much worse. It was like a similar level. So I don't really understand that. You wanted to release Chapter 3, 4, and 5 at the same time. Yeah, that seems a bit dubious to me, because it took him how many years to make the first one, a couple more years to make the second one. Now he wants to do 3, 4, and 5 in 2 years, or 1 year, or whatever it was. Like, that is not... Like, huh? I guess once you have the framework for a game, it's faster, but like, I don't know. Is it going to be that fast? Because he still has to make like the music and stuff like that. And you can't really rush that, I don't think. He accidentally forgot to show this layer. And that layer, too. Also, I know this isn't fully shaded, but I'm just going to see what it looks like. At the proper size. I think it is a bit too thick, even just judging from this little thumbnail. Oops, wrong image. Yeah, it's too big. Well, we'll see what it looks like in context. Well, it needs to be further along first. That's probably way too far. Oh, no, that's actually fine. Maybe a little bit more. Yep. Honestly, that looks fine. It doesn't... I think they are too thick, though. It doesn't really look like the same thing. Also, I just realized that this... On this side, the antennas are floating on nothing. Because there is a drop. How does this work on the... Oh, wait. Yeah, I remember. Oh, what about on this skin? Yeah, I've erased part of it off, so it looks like it's sitting on the top of the head. That's right. Because otherwise it looks like it's floating. So maybe I should just move it up. Well, it looks fine on that one. Maybe I should just move it upwards. People didn't feel Deltarune was anything more than Undertale 2 Electric Boogaloo. People realized it was... Maybe it's because Chapter 2, like, established that there would be, like, a different theme for each one. Or something. There's a race with Bloodborne PC. Wait, Bloodborne PC is a thing? I've never... Wait, no, that has to be a joke. That game can never come to PC. It can't happen. Is that actually been announced? There's no way. Also, I just realized that I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to do like something with this. You know the stream avatars? I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to like do something. Like a boss fight. So people can actually get the currency. But I forget what I'm supposed to do. Whoopsie daisy. It's like a boss fight that I can do. Hang on. Like, I'm sure of it. Oh, wait, maybe I'll do it in here. Hang on. I don't know. Quick access. boss. Wait, I don't know. Actually, while I'm in this menu, I'll just drop some bombs because it's funny. But no, there's something that I can do that's like, that like you can do a boss fight, because people don't get the currency if I don't do that. Because that just popped into my head randomly. Because or someone, Frosty Mentos just won 5 from that. But like that's super slow. Also, I think this hair is actually fine. But is it though? I feel like they should lean back a bit more. But that's fine because it's an easy fix, and that's why I didn't do it all at once. So we'll just merge it. Put these in a folder. And then, well, it is a bit tricky that they're overlapped. Sorry, yeah, overlapped, but that's right. I'll stitch them back together some other way. I'll make that one like that, and then make that one like that. Yeah, they're supposed to be more droopy, so let's actually embrace that. Also, that one is backwards. This little bit should be rotating the other way. Should be, like, leaning this way, yeah. Okay, I will have to redraw a decent portion of these, but that's okay. I think that does make it... Yeah, that... Yeah. Oh, wrong color. Just realized I drew both of those on the same layer, which is not how that's supposed to go. That's fine. Right, now they're like, one's over the top and one's on the bottom. That's not how that works. Hang on. This one needs to go behind as well. It's got to be consistent. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm gonna just Google on my phone how to do this, because I know there's a way I can do these stupid boss fights, but I feel like, I've forgotten what it is totally. Stream stream, what's it called? Stream avatars. Yeah, but how? Don't you love when you Google something and it comes up with like the complete wrong thing? I looked up stream avatars, how to do boss fight, and it says, this is how you set up stream avatars. And it's like, that is literally just not what I Googled, but sure. Isn't there supposed to be documentation or some shit? Yes, boss fights. But how do I do it? Okay, this website is not very good for... Oh, documentation, there we go. And... internet slow, so I can't look it up. Okay, well, while I wait for that to go, I'll just keep doing this. The actual reason of this stream. You know what would be cool for this skin? Make the body a birdcage with a parrot inside. That would be cool, but I feel like... I don't know. That feels very, like... Okay, that's the lightest. We'll do the middle one first. That's too pink. Make it a bit less pink. I don't know. That feels a bit too fantasy-y. Doing that kind of thing. Like, I want it to make sense, the skin. It's very, like, fantastical. Which I know I said before, this is, like, a bit more of a fantasy skin now, but, like, that's a cool idea, but I don't know. A parrot feather cape. Actually, I don't know if you can... Can you do capes in this game? I don't think there's... You know, they should add a cape layer, like an actual symbol in the animations for capes. That'd be sick. You can do capes, but they would just be like part of the torso. It wouldn't be like its own thing. But honestly, that's not a bad idea, because I always have issues where the back looks like nothing. It's just a flat shape, because I don't know what details to put there. So cape is actually a pretty good way of like having something going on there. So, you know, that could work. Plus, capes are very piratey, at least stereotypically piratey. So that works. Okay, now I'll try... Actually, I don't think that's thick enough. I need more surface area. And on this side too. Yeah. Okay. Actually, yeah, put some more in the middle bit. If there's any clay dads here, please give us feather carpets. Look, the game always needs more turfs. That's just a fact of life. You can never have too many turfs. Gear turf. Also, when are they going to add turf skins? Come on. That would be cool. I mean, well, you'd have to pay for them, but like, you know, it would be nice to get like different types of wooden flooring. Not just like the ugly survivalist flooring. Which is fine. Like, it's supposed to look a bit ugly, but, you know. What am I saying? Oh, I need to do static now. Actually, let's just copy it from the other one. This still looks a bit different, but like, it's fine. Just copy and paste that exact thing and smash. Oh wait, it'll be the wrong No, don't move that. Oh my god. Hang on. I'll need to redraw this. This bit. Why does it keep moving the mask? Stop. I don't want to move the mask for the effect. Yeah, this. I'll just redraw this bit. Well, I mean, I have to. It's not really an option. Yep, that, and that, and that. Mustn't forget that little bit there. Okay, same thing. Soft light 12%. Easy enough. That looks so good. Okay, nice, nice, nice. That should go in here. Wait, what? that's really crusty. Hang on. Why does that look different here? I don't know. How come the colors are different? Did I not eyedrop the color? Wait, what? Why does this all look different? Hang on. I've fucked this up big time. This should go in here. But why is it so different? I don't know. That's just... Why is this not changing anything? Why is this not changing anything? The layer was hidden. I'll just pretend that that was intentional. I can't believe I did that. Okay, now it all looks the same. God damn it. Actual idiot moment. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. And then I kind of want to see what it looks like in game before I move on to the body. Just cause. Plus, I don't know if I'm going to make a ton of progress on the body tonight because it's already 10:30 and I don't want to, like, stay up too late. Have you considered looking at the other pirate skins for reference? I guess so. I don't know. This is a lot. This is very unlike the pirate skins because it's, like, very different. It's like, not really punk themed like the pirate skins are because there's not really any way you can make a TV punk. Well, you could, but I think this is just more fun. And it's like distinctively piratey as well. So it still fits the theme in some way. Well, I guess for the body, I'm actually pretty happy with that. I think that looks fine. No one's gonna know that the shape is a bit different. The shape is, like, noticeably different, but I think it's okay. So the only problem is this one. Hair 2. I'll probably just do the old Razor-Rooney. To make it, like, blend in. See, the thing is, it's such a different color to the character, the head. I don't know if it'll work. But overall, I think this does look pretty good. That looks better. What I will do is add, like, a little outline. So it's not just, like, straight fucking salmon or whatever color this is onto brown. I don't even know what color this is. Salmon. Light red. I guess light red is just salmon. Also, there are floating pixels that I can see on this skin. Like a fair few. The face sprites actually have a ton of floating pixels, but the thing is you can't see them because they're over the body. Sorry, over the head base. So, I am not going to fix them. Like, if you look really closely, oh, like around the edges they're a little scuffed, but you can't really notice. That looks really bad. That looks super fake. Let's try that again. Like, let's add more to it. Maybe just make it a bit, maybe just like the normal thickness. I hope it doesn't look too funny. Yep. Okay, I kind of want to test this in game. This antenna hair. So I think I will do that. If my Steam wants to, like, let me interact with it in some way. Hi. Okay. Oh, nope, now we're going. Alright. I'm actually pretty happy with that. It looks pretty good, this hair. Hair TM. Taking a lot of creative liberties, because it doesn't make any sense that an antenna would work through coral, but you know what? It's fun. It's a fun idea. That's all that matters. I'm just gonna watch that to make sure it actually exports this fucking thing. Hello? It's going through my mod. Uh-oh. Are you gonna do it? It's on different mods now. I really... Oh, no, there we go. Okay, it's just being weird. Salmon is orange. Isn't salmon light red? I don't know, I guess orange is kind of light red. With yellow, so no, not really. Well, this isn't salmon then. It's light red. Maybe add a crust of splintering wood around the coral's base for the back sprite. Yeah, maybe. It could look. That could work actually. I do want to move on to the body now though. Oh, actually no. Okay, so I did have some ideas for the body. What I should have done is sketch these out, not just because they're just in my head right now. But the idea that I had is to somewhat like continue with the sea creatures theme. Why is this game this? There we go. The idea I had was to have, you know, those like puffy pauldrons that pirates stereotypically, I don't know if they actually did have them, had. I could draw those in that red color and make them kind of like seashell shaped. You know? And then what I could do is do the same thing for the legs. Have like the puffy pantaloons in that color that like vaguely resemble seashells. So it kind of goes with that theme. And then for the torso, could have like some kind of vest. Because pauldrons in this game are part of the arm sprites, not the body sprite. I think that could be a good idea. Have like some kind of pirate vest on the torso. And then like rolled up sleeves. And then maybe some like funny long boots or something, I don't know. That could be fun. Because it's like, that would make it actually a pirate skin, not just an underwater skin. You know? I think I'll do that. Or try to do that. Can you show the abilities of your character? I can. If the game, like, decides to load anytime soon. Maybe an open chest ethereal shirt. What is that? I don't know. I don't know about that. Gotta keep in mind this game is supposed to be like PG-13. Then again, I don't know what that actually is. I'm just going off by what it sounds like. It is. Oh my god, the loading. Holy shit, dude. Fucking Elden Ring loads faster than this game. Elden Ring. You know how fucking massive Elden Ring is? Okay. Elden Ring loads fast in this game. Civ 6 loads fast in this game. You know how much shit is in Civ 6? Like, every game in my Steam library, I swear, loads faster than this game. The 2D game with fucking... it's so exhausting how long it takes to load. And the thing is, it's going to do the stupid thing where it crashes, and I'll have to wait again for it to load. I count on it, it will. Oh, no, it actually loaded the first time. Okay. Can't complain there. I did, I will admit, last time I did mess around a little bit with some actual pirate costumes that are in the game to see if they look good with the skin, and they do. I think this hat looks fucking amazing with this skin, as it is so far. And the body is the Wall-E body. Okay, well, there's our antennae. I actually think they look kind of good. Whoa! Okay, the outlines are way too thin. At least compared to the head. Is it? There's no way that it's just me. The outlines, yeah, the outlines are way thicker on this skin. That is a mistake. I did not mean to do that. I'm gonna have to fix that because it's doesn't look very well. The thing, okay, it doesn't look bad, but the thing is, it's gonna clash with stuff. Like, it's gonna clash with stuff from the base game. It's gonna clash with those antennae because the thickness is way off. The antennae will look fine once I make the head skins less thin, which is something that I'll do in my own time because that's not very fun to watch. However, I think they're fine. I think the antennae are good in terms of the concept and also how they look, disregarding the outlines. Ignoring the outlines, they look good. Honestly, I'm not 100% on the side ones, but I think they'll look a lot better once the outlines are fixed. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this for now. Also, yeah, I can show off the abilities, but I don't know if I want to do that now. I might do that at the end of the stream, because I do want to resume drawing. Also, I can't show off the skins with this... Sorry, I can't show off the abilities with this skin, because the game will crash. Because it will reference a face that doesn't exist because the character uses custom faces for skins, blah, blah, blah. Actually, no, I'll do that at the end of the stream. But for now, I'm happy with this. The outlines need to be fixed on the head, and also the face, too, I guess. Oh, the face ones are okay. It's just on the head. They're like a point too thick. I can show the other skins in game. Although I think I picked up a trinket, so the character has monkey feet right now, which is not accurate to the skin. Oh my god, that looks awful. Yeah, just despawn. I don't know why I killed a monkey for some reason. Look how good this looks though. It's really getting there. Honestly, I'm happy. I think the roseate is still my favorite for now, but that might change when that skin is done. So this is the roseate. I fixed up the body of this recently. Made the sleeves look better. Outlines, shaded it properly, and the torso for this looks way better now. Made the back actually look like something, not just a blob. Let's change skin. There's a way to do that. It's called a wardrobe. I think the rose is my favorite one so far. And this one is my least favorite so far. Smiley face. I think it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Just for some reason, it doesn't really, like, appeal to me, even though I made it. But if you want something simple, it's cool. I think the marble texture turned out really well. It's probably the best thing. The quotes seem very good. Very goof. Corrected to good. Thank you. The quotes are a bit silly. A lot of them are silly, but, like, you know... Why be serious all the time? You can't be serious all the time. When you have to write 6,000 quotes, you can't be serious all the time. Yeah, this one's... It's fine. Like, I wouldn't write home about it, but... I think it did turn out pretty good. It's just not my favorite thing in terms of, like, theme. And the default, of course, which, honestly, I think is pretty good, too. I can show off the abilities very quickly. No, I'll do that at the end. Because we'll be here all day. I need to keep drawing this skin. The skins look pretty damn good. Thank you, Frosty Mentos. I appreciate that. Okay, I can just Alt F4 the game because we are no longer OBS. So you're gonna show. There we go. This is getting there. The only thing that's holding it back is the outline. The outlines are way too wonky. But I will fix that off stream because it's not fun to watch me just like erase outlines. It's boring. Okay. Torso time. I'll start with the torso. Actually... Oh wait, no. I'm not finished with this yet. I still need to do the the stupid skeleton one. You know, for that, I'm actually gonna, do it in paint.net, not Photoshop. I'm just gonna copy this onto here, and then draw over it in black, and then draw some bones on. Just so much easier. Yep. Or not even draw over it, just fill bucket and then draw some bones on. Alright, can we switch? Oh my god. What's the audio sample for the character? The audio sample is... It's a sample of... Mr. Theremin, I forget what his first name is. The creator of the theremin, playing the theremin, his invention, which he invented, the theremin. Invented by Mr. Theremin, which he invented himself. Because I thought it's a cool instrument. And, it kind of fits because the theremin is a really weird instrument. If you don't know what it is, it's very fucking weird. So like I don't actually know how it works, but basically, like your like hand acts as a capacitor, and it like completes a circuit to make a musical note. But like the way you move your hand will affect the sound, because it'll affect how like the radio waves move through your hand. It's really weird, but he is actually one of the best people, like, can actually play it, because when most people play the instrument, it's like they do it in like a really horror, spooky way, which it does work well for, but like he does like this really haunting kind of like almost somber sound, which not many people actually do. Everyone just does like the generic horror sound, and I didn't want to have like a horror sounding sample as the character's voice, because that would get annoying really fast. So that was the best one that I could find, and the fact that it's a really old recording actually fits, because there's like this radio crackle on the recording, which actually fits the TV theme of the character quite well, which actually like sounds really nice. I think it doesn't quite match with the rest of Don't Starve's instruments, because it's not like really awful. It doesn't sound really awful, but I think it's fine. I think it's cool enough. So these don't really look like bones. It's maybe make them more bone-like, like that. But yeah, no, I shouldn't be super worried, because this is just the sprite that appears for like 1 frame. I keep getting its control to zoom in this software, not alt. I like the starfish and oysters on the back of the pirate skin. Thank you. I think they look pretty good too. It adds some character, you know? More so than if it was just like a box. Like an old box, you know? The sea creatures make it nice. Like Rose skin most very slick shape of red. Shade, I'm assuming you mean. Well, I mean, the shade of red is just the one that the Rose characters use, I'm pretty sure. Or the Rose skins. It's not really... yeah, original. The skins do have like a bit of a drawback though. There's no custom faces when you use an ability. That's only the default skin has that, because I refuse to draw a custom face for every ability, for every skin. That's ridiculous. And like that would probably push the mod towards like the 100 megabyte Steam Workshop limit. Potentially, because every face override has to be its own like thing. Oh, I'll show you. I mean, it won't make sense, but yeah, there's a hard limit of 100 megabytes for Steam Workshop mods, which my mod is currently way over, but that's only because I have all my Photoshop files in here. Every time you export a face, it makes one of these .zip anim folders. So if I look, it has like, yeah, look at all these. Face, 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 face. Every single one has to have its own. And look, they're actually, they're not. Yeah, they're 2 megabytes each. It's like, if I make too many of them, I'm going to go way over the limit. You know? Anyway. And also, it's a lot of work to make that many custom faces. So I think I'm going to keep that as, like, the default skins kind of thing. Anyway, we're done with that now. Done with the zap. I thought I saved that. Okay, be gone. Alright, we can do the torso now. Or do I want to do the torso, or do I want to... pirates. Do I want to do something else first? Like the arms? Because I remember I did talk about the arms having like the puffy starfish thing. Oh yeah, actually, let's see if I can figure out how to do this stupid boss fight thing. Boss. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, I figured it out. There we go. Okay. You can finally do this stupid thing. I knew there was a way to do it that I was just forgetting. It's so easy. Okay. One sec while I rearrange my windows. Okay, if you type !join, you can join this boss fight and get stuff for the funny avatars. I knew there was a way to do it, I just totally forgot for some reason. Okay. Torso or arm? I don't know. I think I'll start with the arm because I have a clearer idea for it. So I will begin with that. And I want to keep these open just so I can yoink that color again. Oh, no one joined it. Okay. I mean, if no one wants the shit, then sure. I'm up for 1N. Look, I don't remember how it works. It's been a while since I've done the streaming avatars. I just thought I'd use them again because, you know, it's a thing that exists. Okay. So this is just the upper half of the arm. Now I have to draw a pauldron. Okay, reference time. I'm literally just gonna look up like pirate pauldron. It's not. It isn't called a pauldron though. It's not because it's not. It's like a thing. I don't know what they are called then. I don't know what to search up. It's like a. I don't know. I'll just wing it for now. It's coming out with like fucking LARP armor that you can buy for like $200, like legit full-on fucking pauldrons you can buy. That's not really what I'm looking for, but. So I want this to be seashell shaped. So I'll probably. So this is the top half. So let's make these big. Make these like big things. Let's get that so it actually looks like a shell, like a tie-off bit at the bottom. That is a wonky ass circle, and then like this kind of thing. This is this is on the shoulder, right? I hope it makes sense. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna sound insane. But like it also vaguely looks like a seashell. See? I don't know if it does. That's the idea. That's the hope. And then what will I do for the what will I do for the actual sleeves? Probably like rolled up sleeves. I need to look up reference for rolled up sleeves. I know what that would look like. Like frilly sleeves, I don't know. Like lace, that's what pirates wear, right? At least stereotypically. Yeah, like those kind of things. That looks very medieval. Oh, this is one of those awful websites that's gonna like send me a bunch of pop-ups. God, okay. There's my reference. Do you like Forget-Me-Nots tea? I'm asking because I made a cup for myself. I have never had it before. Actually, because... Yeah, I won't do rolled up sleeves. I'll do puffy... like sleeves, but they won't be in this sprite. They'll be in the arm lower. So arm upper will just be like the connecting bit that joins the two together. Kind of thing. Alright. Let's actually use line thickness 1 for this. Make them nice and rough. Yeah, I think this will look good with some kind of like jacket. Also, I read Forget-Me-Nots as Forget-Me-Lots because I forgot they were an actual thing in real life. The video game brain rot is real. And then this color for the seashell puffy thing. Oh, and that bit too. Shade it, give it a bit of depth. I won't use that texture like I did with the head, because this is an actual coral. It's just meant to like vaguely represent a seashell. It's a type of black tea, but it's hard to explain the flavor. Okay. I regret to inform I have not had it. Would you recommend it though? Because like I could have it. I could change the fact that I haven't had it. And I do like black tea. It's probably my favorite type. I mean, I'm sure it's most people's favorite type, because it's probably like the most common tea. I don't know, like herbal tea never really stuck with me. Actually, green tea is nice, but I don't really have that on hand, to be honest. You know, that looks kind of cool. So, and then the actual bottom sleeve. I mean, it's hard to tell really right now because it's literally just like a blob. Drawing like individual parts of clothing out of context is so hard because it just looks like nothing. I mean, it's so hard. Woe is me. No, it is difficult. Actually, you know, I never noticed. How do they shade white in Don't Starve? Like pure white. I think they use like a little bit of blue. Like a super light blue to like kind of do the shadows. That's a guess. I don't actually know. That's not. That's too blue. Like a super light shade of blue. That looks alright actually. Like emulate a fold. That I don't know if that's actually, if that's right or not. Okay, let's try it. I think it's definitely worth trying. I drink a cup almost every morning. Wow. Maybe I should try it then. Oops, I did somehow minimized all my windows. I don't know how I did that. Not intentionally, that's how. Upper. Actually, you know... the head is too big. It's hard to tell if that looks good or not. Like, genuinely. Also, I think the white part is too fat. Because it's not meant to actually be... No, it's fine. It's actually fine. I don't know how I feel about pure white being a color. Because I don't think that's... Actually, no, that's not... I would say I don't think it's used very much in Don't Starve, but that is a lie. So I think I'll actually stick with it. In skins, it's used. I'll stick with it for now. I don't know if I love it, though. So the arms are kind of covered by the head, which is a bit unfortunate. But you'll be able to see them during the walking animations and stuff. The outlines do need to be thicker, though. Mostly on this bit. I think that's a good start, though. I had to go for a moment to make a sandwich. What did I miss? I think just me drawing this. The upper arm, or an attempt at one. Yeah, that thickness is a bit better. Alright. Arm upper is like pretty much just copy pasted, except that one, which is like thinner, which I'm probably just going to copy paste it because I'm lazy as fuck. Let's draw the arm lower and see how that meshes well. We want to make one that actually works with this upper. This is really all just copy pastes though. Oh god. Look, I don't understand why Clay insists on drawing 7 different arms when they all look exactly the same. Like, no one will notice. You literally can't notice. Okay, actually, I'm gonna have to open my other arm lowers. Yeah, like, how did I do it in the rose skin? Oh, the arm lower is just all, like, the transition, like, details in the arm upper. The arm lower is just a thing. Oh yeah, these like ruffled sleeve and things. Oh, they actually might be too tricky to do in Don't Starve because it's so small. Like, how am I gonna do like a ruffle? Maybe I could do like. Oh, actually, you know what? That's not awful. Like, I don't hate that. That's a bit too rectangular. I don't know. It's going to be hard to tell because it's so small. It's just a tiny detail. Drawing arms is weird in this game. But, like, it's... yeah. I think I'll roll with it for now. And the coloring is... It's pretty much just all white. There's no, like... I don't know why I eyedropper tooled F. It's fucking white. I don't need that. I do need an eyedropper tool the blue I used to shade it, which I don't think is that important, but like it feels wrong to just leave a surface like that completely flat. I would sell a kidney for a NPC that sell decorations, including statue sketches. Yeah, that would be cool, honestly. I mean, I can see why they don't want to add too many NPCs. And they shouldn't add too many NPCs. We don't like, you know. But that would be cool. They could just... I'm surprised. I think there's still, like, 1 slot for an NPC they could fill before the game gets too crowded. Which is, like, in the caves. Add a cave NPC. That will be sick. And make them, like... have quests that are like to do with the caves specifically, so that reason the caves like have something to do inside them, you know. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna look good at all. That looks kind of weird. I mean, yeah, you can't see the frills. I'm gonna have to put the frills on the hand sprites, which I don't like doing because why are there 3 of those there? Because the well, I mean, it's just annoying to have to line them all up. Obviously, not impossible though, so I'll give it a shot. But I'll just get rid of it here, because it's not gonna... There's no point having 2 freaking... You know... two tassels, even though if one of them's covered. Yeah, just like a jelly bean. That's fine. The arms are kind of thick, but that's fine because they're meant to be like puffy sleeves or like loose-fitting sleeves. So I think that looks okay. Okay, well, my arm lowers are literally just white rectangles, which at least means they're easy to draw. So always look on the bright. I drew on the wrong layer. Always look on the bright side, I guess. Okay. Well, guess it's time to do the hands, which I'm not looking forward to. I did the hands for the rose skin, and they're kind of a pain. Basically, what you can do is like I can just like draw the what's it even called? A frill tassel. Draw that once and then just copy and paste it onto all the hand sprites. It's just a bit of a it's just annoying. Oh, that's a lot of floating pixels. That shall not stand. Those have to go. Wow, that's way too many. Jeez. What layer are they on then? What? Oh, that one. Okay. Actually, let's just do all the arm lowers while I'm here. I know they're literally just like nothing, but... Doesn't, yeah, it's better than just going back and forth and redoing shit. For no reason. Yeah, basically just the same shape. Just a big jelly bean. Easy peasy. Look, one good thing about this is that it's easy to draw the arm lowers. The hands are going to take ages though. I still have to figure out what I'm going to do for the torso as well. I think, I don't know, like a vest. I was thinking brown, like just a generic ass brown vest. Obviously over the shirt, but you wouldn't really see the shirt that much because there's not enough space for that kind of detail, really. So basically it would be just a shirt. Oh, sorry, just a vest. I think it's a generic brown vest that's like kind of piratey. So with like the bits that go over the chest, like hold it together. I don't know what they're called. Something simple like that. Is and then these are all just copy pastes, which I will do. I will do the copy paste. That one like lines up with everything. Actually, I won't be able to tell because I haven't done the upper. I'll just do it all now. Also, what do you like in your tea? No milk, no sugar, just milk, no sugar. I have just sugar, and like a bit of. I used to have a shit ton of sugar. I mean, I used to have a shit ton of sugar, like in general in my coffee as well. But 1 sugar is the cap for me now. No more. And that's good. That's how it should be. It's better that way. Just sugar. No, I don't really like milk in tea. I don't know why. But definitely with sugar. Like, most tea without sugar is pretty... like... I don't know. Tough. Hard. Strong. Like, it's quite like... Wow, that tastes like leaves. You know? What's the word for that? Strong, I guess. Well, the sugar doesn't make it less strong. I got no idea. Whatever you want to call it. Honestly, I'll just copy the arm lower from this skin because they're so similar and I don't care. All right. Let's finish the arm uppers now, which they are honestly all just copy pastes. Except that one, I don't know what the hell's going on with arm upper 4. Like, I genuinely have no idea. It's so weird. It's just a ball. One as in 1 cube or 1 teaspoon. Oh, 1 teaspoon. A cube is pretty big. Wait, is a cube or a teaspoon bigger? Are they supposed to be the same? I don't know. Sugar cubes. Is that even... The only time I've ever had sugar cubes is at like fancy ass restaurants. Actually, that's really funny. That reminded me of something. When I was a little kid, we used to go to this place that would have like sugar cubes, but like they weren't like cubes, like the shape. They weren't like a cube shape. They're like kind of a bit more like natural, and the sugar got like stuck together. And I would just fucking eat them. I would just eat the sugar cubes because they were so tasty, and like there was something about them that was so appealing to me as a wee child. Anyway, I just thought of that. But no, I don't eat sugar cubes, just a spoonful. If that isn't backwards. Guess I'll find out if it is. Oh, hello. Alright. I prefer spiced chocolate. Yeah, hot chocolate's pretty nice. I don't actually have hot chocolate anymore. It's weird because like once I started drinking coffee, I just never had hot chocolate again, even though it's still nice. Which honestly, no, yeah, most of the coffee that I do have is instant. But I do get a decent barista coffee, every now and then, which is very nice. It's good. Oh my god, not the whole thing. I guess I'll just make this white. I still don't know what this stupid circle is for. Okay, these I'll have to actually do because this arm has a very peculiar shape. The arms are looking kind of weird. I think that's just because the body doesn't match. The body doesn't match at all. That's probably why. If need be, I can move like that part downwards so that you can actually see it past that gigantic head. Or maybe that'll fix itself once I make the head like the head's outlines less thick. Oh god. But I think it's fine. The fact that the character has a fairly light skin also does look a bit weird, but I think that's just how it is in the game anyway, so whatever. Not much I can do about that. But yeah, all those arm uppers connect. Actually an internet connection to use. So how about you use it? Thank you. Oh, it's back. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's back. Gotta say, I like how literally nothing happened and it just stopped working. That's just great. It's just really fun. Okay, well, it's time to do the hands. Which I'm truthfully not looking forward to. I don't actually have a Photoshop document for the hands because I haven't really done custom hands. But I'll just put them in here, to be honest. Hand bit. Actually, I'll copy in like a hand sprite for an example, just to see like how big. Okay, Control C, Control V, please. Just so I can draw it in such a way that actually fits onto a hand, or the hand. Where does the arm connect to this hand? I can't even tell. Oh, like it's like straight above. Okay. Okay. Like this kind of thing. This kind of frilly. Cuff. Cuff! That's it. Oh my god, I couldn't think of the word for so long. Cuff. Jesus. It's pretty basic, pretty common thing. Okay, that looks a bit weird. But yeah, this kind of thing. The coffee bits are too big. Still too big, but I think I can salvage that. Yeah, just make it a bit shorter. Oops. Fredo, what is your favorite Don't Starve Together video that you've made? I don't actually know. Probably like characters, stereotypes, because that's actually like a fun video and isn't just blah 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 information, lol. You know. But that's probably it. I don't know. I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot of fun making Don't Starve videos anymore. Because like I feel like it's just blah 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 information. The end. Which I guess you could argue is every video technically, but like I don't know. I haven't. I guess okay. No, that's not true. The Maxwell and Wonder one was fun, but that wasn't because of the Don't Starve like update or anything. It was just because it was me messing around with my stupid costume that I made and having a lot of fun with that new format. That has nothing to do with the actual like Don't Starve part of that video. So, but that one was a lot of fun to do. Like a lot of fun. That video was so much fun to make. So probably character stereotypes, because that was actually like a Don't Starve topic that was fun to make and talk about. Actually, you know what? So this actually fits with all the hand sprites. I'm gonna like extend it. Make it go longer than it should, kind of thing. Oh. Now, can I copy pixels from Photoshop to Paint.net? I don't really know. Don't think so. Go. Oh, I can. Okay, good. I did. I'm gonna kill you. Why is there a white background? Fuck off. Ah, yes, all the white pixels in the background. Look at them go. Dude, I hate that shit so much. Okay. Let's put it into there. Just so it's somewhere. It's called arm.png, even though it's definitely not an arm. Well, like, if I do that, does that actually look decent or does it look crap? I don't know. Hands are a tricky one. But this... The way I've done the sleeves will look weird without those. Yeah, actually, that looks kind of good. I'm happy. I think that's fine. Which is your... I think my favorite video of yours is also the Maxwell rework one. And what is your least favorite? I don't know. Look, I try to forget the bad videos. There are a lot of really bad ones that I've made. Thankfully, I think most of the really bad ones were like ages ago. So, yippee! Nah, this looks so much better with the cuffs. It looks so weird without them. I think this is good. I'm gonna keep going with this. Hopefully I can just copy and paste, or just, not, well, yeah, just keep pasting the same bit onto all the... Make a new layer, god damn it. Onto all these hands. I just have to like make sure where the sleeve actually goes in, which appears to be like below the thumb. Yeah, so like there basically. Maybe stretch it a bit. Yep. Opens. Yep. Now it's starting to look piratey. When it has these cuffs, they are actually quite piratey. I don't know if actual pirates wore these. Probably not, to be honest. But, you know, with my preconception of a pirate, it works. Also, this fist sprite is literally just a blob. It's so weird. From the top. The sleeve direction is coming in. Yep. That's a bit too pokey-outy, though. Don't move the hand, move the bit. The thing. So I am going to reload the Spriter project after everyone, so I know that the hand is actually aligned properly. Yep, that looks good. Honestly, and even though the skin tone is close to the color, I think it's fine. You can't really tell. They're not the same color. Like, I think there are... it's there. I think there are skins in the game where the character skin tone is just... Like, Wolfgang has a fucking vest that's just pure white, and that's like the same color that his skin is in-game. And it's like, well... and, you know, that's just in the game, so whatever. I don't think it's an issue at all. Okay, this one's important. Don't say that. From mistakes we learn and improve. They're not bad. Well, no, they are bad. But yeah, you are right. Those videos are bad, though. Let's not beat around the bush here. Across, it's like where that little bit is pointing. Yeah. I sound like an insane person. I just gotta make sure these cuffs are aligned properly. What song is this? This is The End Is Nigh OST. Go back. The End. The song is called The End. And it is a remake of Dance Macabre by Saint-Saëns, 1874. Yeah, all the songs in the soundtrack are not remixes, they're remakes of classical tracks, which is fucking awesome. They sound so good. Dance Macabre, The End, in caps. Which is funny, because The End is the first level in the game. Like, this is the first song you hear in the game, I'm pretty sure. So it's not the end. Well, actually, technically... spoilers. Play The End Is Nigh if you haven't, it's really good. good game. I haven't beaten it because it's fucking hard as all hell. Whoa, that's way off. This is why I'm like, okay, that needs to be like, oh, like on the middle knuckle, like there. Yep, that's better. Would you like to forget Monsieur Hitler says? No, yeah. Honestly, that one's not that bad. The reason why it's not that bad is because I made it when I was like literally 14 years old. And it's like, who cares? Like, I was actually 14. That was before I took YouTube even remotely. That was just when it was... There were more videos like that. Well, not exactly like that. But they were like just shitty low effort 6-second things. But they're gone because they have people's faces in them. It's just, yeah. But that, I'm going to keep that video up because it's funny. Like, not the actual content is funny, but like, its existence is funny. The fact that I made this was funny. It's so stupid. It's like, it's just peak, like, 14-year-old shitbrain made that video, and I think that's great. So... yeah, that one I can't regret because it was so long ago. Like, that is wonky. Let's rotate it towards the knuckle. Or the thumb. No, not that. I accidentally hit my chat box again. I think my least favorite video of yours is the Moon Key video. Not because the video is bad, because we have very different views on this game and a few misinformations. Yeah, that's fair. That video was a clusterfuck because, I tacked the Wikibottom rework on the end. That is something that is weird. Like, I won't lie, that part specifically is like objectively odd. That's because I didn't want to make a video on the Wikibottom rework specifically. Because I had literally nothing to say about it. Like, I think I talked about it for like 2 minutes. There's nothing to say. It's just, she has more abilities now, the end. Like, my opinion on the character... my opinion on the character is exactly the same. So that part was weird. But yeah, what people said about like the style change, I don't know. I still kind of agree with what I said there. Like, I don't 100% like how some of that stuff looks. But it all depends, because if it's going to be relevant again in the future, then I'll take that back. Like, if it's going to be like an actual update arc themed around that then it'll make more sense at least, you know? But right now, it still feels it still seems a bit odd. Also, why is this... speaking of feeling a bit odd, why is this one piece refusing to line up? Well, okay. You know, as I say why, it's just like, I'm going to work now. Okay, now this is where it's going to get a bit funky, because I do not know what this hand is for. It's probably emotes. Or like mid-animation. Actually, wait. No. I did this kind of thing for the hands. Hand. In the rose skin, look, they have a little thing. So I can just copy and paste. Not copy and paste, just use it to know where the actual arm connects. Not that I checked all these one by one, I just know that I've looked at the rose skin in-game and it looks fine. So I'll just use it as a basis, because I know it's not going to look janky as hell. Yep. And that one is like there. Oh, it's actually like across that bit. Okay. In the video, you said that the only way to get materials is by waiting, missing. You can trade moon gleams. I actually forgot about the... I didn't... No, I didn't forget. I just didn't know about the moon gleam thing at all. Because it's such an obscure fucking secret. It's basically a secret. Like, I don't think... Look, I don't look at the wiki to make my videos. But, like, I don't think the wiki even had it. I don't think it was on the wiki. Like, people discovered it, or probably like while I was making the video. Like, I actually did not realize that was a thing until after I'd posted it. Like, genuinely. That escaped me. But honestly, I think that's a testament to how obscure, important mechanics like that are. Like, that's a really useful thing to know. But how are you supposed to figure that out? Exactly. Like, how? Explain. You're not. Like, it's impossible. So I think that's a testament to how poorly communicated some things in Don't Starve are. And by some, I mean a lot. But it is technically misinformation, though. You are right. Like, but I honestly had no idea it was the thing. Okay, where does this one go? Yeah, basically there. And the grabby hand. Oh, it's like actually mostly covered by the hand. Most of these are used in animations, so if they're like a little bit off, it doesn't really matter. But I would still like them to be in the like general like location. Yeah, that's good. This skin looks so much better with the cuffs though, for real. Okay, those are gonna be the same. Wavy hand isn't gonna have any, obviously. No, will actually. Yeah, that's a good point. I have to go because of time zones and school. See you next stream. See you around, Con. Thanks for hanging out. Have fun at school. As fun as school can be. This one. Wait, this is just a copy-paste. Yeah, there are some hand sprites in this game which are actually literally just copy-pastes. Like, this is the exact same sprite for all the characters. It's not like me being lazy and just like reusing it because they look really similar. Like, no, they are actually the same sprite. And I did not mean to open my web browser there. Because that's going to make everything lag. Yeah, go away. There is no cuff there. This is just a copy-paste. All of these are copy-pastes. It's like 3 copy-pastes. Like, that's not me being lazy and doing it because they look really similar. These are actually just the same sprite, and I just do not understand why. They were probably planning to make more like emotes or different hands for emotes, and then just decided they didn't need to. That's probably like the most realistic thing, like theory. Not that it matters, it's just a bit odd. Obviously no cuffs on them. Okay, we're done. Good. All the handing is done. And I think that they look pretty good. The freaking, like, the cuffs. I do want to see what it looks like in game with the actual puffy things, pauldrons, whatever the hell you want to call them. But I will wait because I want to actually finish this body first, at least the torso. Which means it is actually time to draw the torso, which is exciting. This is, I was kind of thinking these arms don't look that good, but the second I added the cuffs, it was like, oh yeah, this is all coming together now. I'm also going to close these because I don't need them all open right now. Okay, good. Oh my stream avatar's character is still the god of love. Oh yeah, there's like little hearts. I forgot that was a thing. I love how you bought a jacket, but they're still headless. That's funny. I remember I was meaning to add other objects. Like, so it's not just TVs, like you can get like a radio head or something. Like the music band. But it's too much effort, man. Making those little sprites actually takes a while. For string avatars. And like, you know, that's a pretty low priority thing for me. I brought every TV head and never equipped any. Honestly based, that's funny. Pardon me. Torso 0N. Okay, this is going to be interesting because I don't really know what I'm doing with this one. I think brown is good. Well, let's stick to the color palette we have established. And brown is definitely part of that palette. I hope it doesn't clash though, because like you have the two biggest surfaces, the head and the body. being brown. I almost dropped my drawing tablet there. Well, they won't be the same color of brown. There'll be different shades of brown. And there'll be a different texture as well. This obviously won't be wooden. It'll be like, I don't know, cloth. Which is, it won't have much texture compared to that. I don't know, is that going to be really piratey though? Let's have a look. I want to Google pirate vest and see what comes up. Like, I don't know if they actually wore vest. No, they did, okay. That's not my imagination. No, not shopping. Oh my god. It's just... Assumes I'm making a pirate cosplay. I'm gonna get a bunch of ads for like pirate LARPing and stuff like that now. Men's Renaissance steampunk lace-up vest, gothic waistcoat. You just gave like 3 different styles. Okay. Renaissance, steampunk, and gothic. Ah, yes. Like, they're all similar, but they're not the same thing, are they? I mean, I guess steampunk is pretty much the same as gothic, but with more steam. Oh no, this one says men's pirate, Renaissance, Viking, steampunk, gothic, Celtic sleeveless shirt. Okay, that's ridiculous. Anyway, enough. I'm getting distracted. This kind of thing is what I'm looking for. I think this will look good with this costume. If it'll let me copy the image. No, do not show notifications. I don't care. Oh my god, this website sucks. I hate the websites when you join and they're immediately like, do you want to subscribe? Hey, let's have notifications. Join our mailing list. And it's like, I just clicked here. I do not care about this website at all. In fact, now I care less about it because you annoyed me. All right. This thing. Control V, hello? Okay. Now I have to open that website again. Copy image. There we go. This thing, this kind of vest, is what I want to model. In fact, I might just yoink the colors directly from it, because at least that way, oh my god, put it below. Thank you. Stop. I don't want to show notifications. At least that way, like. What am I saying? I don't know, something. Oh, the colors, yeah, it won't be, it'll just be, yeah, that'll be fine, I think. So, this should be a pretty easy body to draw, actually. Because, if the vet, that's a pretty simple, this is exactly what I was thinking. I said before the strings that connect it, I still don't know what they're actually called, but that's basically what I mean. Is that. Those bits. But I still have to stick to the jelly bean shape, obviously. So this is a Don't Starve torso, so it has to be shaped like a jelly bean. Because that's just how it is, apparently. Yep, pretty good. Okay, I can hide the starting torso now. And this is all going to be covered up by the head, but I still like to draw it anyway. Just because in some animations you'll probably be able to see it. Yeah, this is going to look really cool, actually. It's strange, because I haven't done any sketches for this. Okay, let's maybe not say that just yet, because I haven't actually finished drawing the body. But, like, I haven't drawn any sketches. I've just been having this all in my head for, like, the brown vest and the puffy pauldron things and the white lace sleeves. I just imagine that, and it's all turning out close enough to what I was thinking. So that's good. That gives me some confidence in my ability to brainstorm. Although I probably realistically should have sketched it down, because sketching stuff is just a good habit to have. And yet here I am not sketching stuff down. That's too many rows, I think. That's enough. Yeah, honestly, I'm here for that. That's pretty good. I hope it doesn't look like a straitjacket, though. We're not in prison here. We're not in a mental ward. It's a pirate thing. Maybe less lace things will make it look better. Oh, that's the eraser tool. Something like that. Easy peasy. Now we'll roughen everything up. The most fun step, naturally. Honestly, this looks pretty good, I think. So we'll add the brawn. I'm honestly just gonna yoink a color straight from there because it's. I don't want to use the exact same brown as the head because I don't want it to clash. But like, brown is in the color palette. Plus, whenever I pick my own brown, it ends up looking like shit. So like literal shit. So I'm just gonna like steal a brown. I think I can hide that now. Oh god, that's not as colored in as I thought it was. That's right, easy fix. Let's add the scribbly bits on the inside so it looks like 3D or shaded. Not that it really matters, because the head will be over this bit, probably. Okay. Now it just needs shading, but like, how the hell am I going to shade this? It's a flat color. This is kind of a problem I do have with clothes, is that I'd... Wait, no. You're not supposed to shade clothes in this game, actually, like at all. Oh, that's the eraser tool, god. This song is quite loud. I don't think it's louder than me, though. Unless I mumble, so I'll try not to mumble anymore. I mumbled. Let's try that and see what it looks like. Because I don't know if it'll need shading. I probably should add another, like, tone of brown, like, on the bottom. Yeah, no, I should. So it's not just flat, give it some depth. Now, will this look like shit? Actually, you know what? That's kind of good. I actually kind of like that a lot. I think it needs to be lower. Like, the whole body... That looks so good! I'm surprised this is turning out this well. This stupid... This is all in my head. I didn't do any sketches. This is just my imagination. Obviously, I've used references, but, like, you know... I mean, like... I mainly mean, like... Like, I didn't know if these red pantaloon things would work well with the brown vest. But I think they do. I think it slightly clashes with the character's head. But I don't think it's that big of an issue. I think I'm also gonna... No, it's fine. It looks alright. That does not need to be accented in white. I do need to add another... Like some... No, not grey, like richer brown. Just like that. Kind of... To give, like, the cloth some actual depth. To make it look like cloth. That is not how cloth works. like that. That looks way better. That makes it look kind of dirty, but like it is a pirate vest, so that's honestly probably a good thing. And just like that, I'm actually really happy with how that looks. That was simple as well. Like there's no complex anything with that. The only problem there is actually no. Let's quickly make this a bit lower because I feel like it is a bit too high. Actually, no, it's not. It's fine. The one thing that's a bit weird, I think the back might be tricky because I don't like it when my back of characters is just a flat plane. I need some kind of detail on the back. I think actually it needs more shading, like more layers of color, because it's just like one. That looks like that's a good start though. Like actually that's pretty good. I'm shocked this has turned out as well. Like this skin in general, because this skin's concept has changed like 5 times since I had the concept. I think these need to be a bit longer. Slash thicker. And I need to add another color, another like layer to it, so it'll go even darker. Just for a little, yeah, like really in those cracks. Oh. They're not cracks, but like folds. Maybe add one more that's lighter and add some like highlights somewhere. Not too many because it'll look a bit funny otherwise. Oh yeah, around the stitchy things. Because I don't know what they're called. They're called stitchy things now. Yep. Maybe like that. Sure, okay. I'm happy with that. Just gotta tackle the side now. The side will probably be basically the same. The back is the one that I'm a bit worried about. Because, like, what's on the back of a pirate vest? Realistically, nothing. It's just flat. But I just don't like doing the flat back surfaces. Because from behind, the character's body appears in front of the head. So it's like, there's like extra emphasis put on it. So it feels weird to just have it be nothing. To me. So I will probably want to think of something to put on the back. But the thing is, look what I've done. I've done the same. I've done the same gimmick. This skin has this thing on the back, and I did the same for the rose skin. Though I did change the rose skin actually. The rose skin now has like coattails, which I think looks a lot better. And then default. Well, actually, default is just has the same sprite for all of the directions, except I add a little hood on, so that's not really a factor because it already has detail. So I don't want to do the same trick of just adding that little thing on the back for this skin. So I need to think of something. I could do like a rip actually, like the jacket's been ripped on the back. No particular reason. Also, I really hope that that isn't clashing. That brown on brown. I don't think it is. If it is, I can just make it tan. Like a tan tweed color. And then it'll probably look okay. Add a golden emblem for the pirates faction. Or whatever. Honestly, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Okay, 1 and 2 are the funny ones. We'll mess with those later. Yeah, golden emblem. That might make him look like a kind of a crime gang. I guess that's kind of what pirates are, aren't they? They're just crime gangs with access to a sailing ship. So yeah, no, that kind of makes sense then. The shape of the side is actually pretty much the same, so I'm gonna trace over this. I think. Yeah, pirates are just a crime gang with a boat. Actually, no, it won't be quite the same because it will be curved at the front, not pointy. And it'll be a bit more curved down here. Kind of. Actually, honestly, maybe it's not. No, one thickness for this. Oh, that is not, no pen tool, just the brush. Is that too thick? Have I done the same thing again? Kind of. I think that actually is fine, to be honest. Okay, so now we have the things at the front. Just gonna put a little marker so I know what height they're supposed to go at. Good. Oops. Oh yeah, there's this bit too. So that's not going to make much of a difference, really. Maybe this choice of torso is a bit plain, because there's not much on the side either. But then again, the side is covered by the arms, so I think it's fine. Look, the torso doesn't need to be like really like the focus of anything. It's just like it just has to look it just has to look okay, I suppose, color-wise and stuff. I am having second thoughts about the brown, but I don't know. Oops, did not mean to erase that. Right. Wrong thing. Going to the color. Do the white under bits. No, I don't really leave enough gaps in this line work. No, there's a couple there. Just sneak a bit of, that's too much. Just to make it a bit more sketchy looking. Okay, okay. Now the color, or the other color. Well, I don't need to really eye drop them. They're just this brown but darker. Let me get rid of that bit. A bit darker than that, I think. Sorry if my commentary is a bit slow. I'm super tired. Oh my god, it's 12 a.m. Jesus Christ. Time just went like... I did not know it was 12. It is now the next day. Jesus. I kind of want to finish the torso tonight. I've only been streaming for 2.5 hours, which isn't actually that long. So I might keep going. I know I just said I'm super tired, but I don't actually have anything on tomorrow. I thought I did, but it turns out I don't. So I could go late if I want to. That little fold thing in the middle. Yeah, just a thing. Plus, I mean, we're more than halfway through doing the torso. All we have to do left is the legs and shoes, which I actually do want to spend a bit more time than I normally would on legs by adding. I forgot to put it on a new layer, which is like do the arm things, the puffy pantaloons, but like actually pantaloons on the legs. But maybe I won't. Because it's a lot of work. No, I think I should do that. It's way too much highlighting there. Okay, let's see what that looks like. This one feels a bit funny, but drawing side views of clothing is always a bit funny. It's just funny business. It's actually why well, no, it's not why, but it's a nice benefit to having the hoodie or the puffer jacket is that it looks the same on the side as it does the front. That looks weird. Just like I was worried about. That just looks like a blob. So I might... Wait, why does that appear so much lower? Did I accidentally put those too high? Maybe I did. I'll just move them, just ferry them on down. Ferry them on down. Like that. I don't know where all these extra splotches are coming from. Oh, yeah. Well, let's try that. That'll probably fix it up a bit. Plus, I don't know if the texture is as good on that one. That does look better, yeah. That you can actually see that. I hope that these don't look really weird in game. That's the one thing I'm really worried about. They are mostly covered by the head though, so it should be okay, honestly. Yeah, see, if I just take away the head, they look fine. So honestly, I think I'm worrying too much. Alright, let's do the back, which is literally just the front, but copy-pasted and reversed. And with all the detail removed. Is this music really loud? It is! I hope that I haven't been drowned out the whole time. Oh, it's not super loud. This I might skip this one. Super safe. A bit frantic. I need what I should realistically do is make like multiple stream playlists. Have one with all the crazy songs. Make like different moods. Only problem is that's a lot of work. And have a chill one. But right now this playlist is all over the place, which is fine. You know, nothing wrong with that. But didn't accidentally leave that layer visible. No. It's just a bit goofy is all. Okay. The rear. So I will... Actually, no, I'll just copy this. And make this torso 6N. I didn't even notice that was music. Wait, is it really quiet? Or did you just like tune it out? I mean, honestly, fair enough. guess he's kind of like, I don't know, drown it out eventually. Oh, I'm gonna have to patch up the coloring here. That's fine, easy enough. Just erase, and there goes all the detail. All the lovely detail is gone. Pardon me. I should, yeah, maybe a pirate gang symbol is a good idea. Just something. Should probably have to redraw a bunch of these